What's going on, y'all? Today, we talk about the passing of Prince and Papa Wemba and discuss why their lives and their careers were so important to us. It starts now.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another painful episode of the No Name Podcast, #1 podcast going out across the airwaves, where we bring you stories of black pain and righteous tragedy from across the black diaspora. I guess I'm Mr. Bizu today.
I'm Lady Sasha. What's up with you, Mr. Bizu?
What's up with me is I'm going through pain. Lady
What's
Sasha,
happening?
that's what's up with me.
What's happening?
Because we have lost an icon and a legend from both sides of the Atlantic. It's just... Lord, why?
All right. Let's
Take me, Lord.
talk about it.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Our levels have been blown out of... Our levels have been blown to the sky. But sometimes when you're going through pain, that's what's going to happen. The levels is going to get... It's going to get fucked up.
We're going to heal, like just talking about it. But before, can you...
Will we heal? Will we heal?
Okay, can you bring the announcement, please?
I'll try.
All right.
I'll try. If you want to get in touch with us, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Wechat, and YouTube under the tag bizunsasha. You can catch our earlier shows on Mixcloud and SoundCloud. And if you join the Wechat platform, you'll get access to the NNP updates group, where you get notifications of new shows, new content. If we have any announcements, we usually do them there. And you'll be able to talk to some other listeners of the show and share your heartbreak and loss and
we are a
wonder
community.
why.
That's why we're here for.
Yes.
We have to support each other.
In times of tragedy
Exactly.
and trials and tribulations, when you don't know what this world... All right, I'm sorry. I'm done.
All right. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about Prince.
The purple elephant in the room. Prince. Taken from us far too soon.
Yes.
Even though he was 57, so it's not like too soon. But that's neither,
Yeah,
it's neither here nor
57
there.
is really early.
That is early.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
early. That is really early.
Yeah.
A little bit introduction about Prince for those who don't know who is Prince really, because most of the time we learn about people when they died, because like
This is true.
you know, we don't know, and we don't know exactly like what they were doing, like what type of music, and we just see all the tabloid talking about them. So
Well, that's kind of the interesting thing about Prince, is that he was a pretty private guy. So if you wanted to learn about Prince, then you would not be able to do it through the tabloids. You know, he wasn't out here with like baby mamas, and he wasn't slapping people. He wasn't going into the club and getting drunk or whatever. You know, he kind of kept to himself. You know, he always kind of kept to himself. But if you don't know who Prince is, let me just say welcome to Earth, and we're happy to have you. And let me catch you up on some things. Prince is an American singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. I didn't even know that was a word.
It is.
Record producer and actor. He is known for his eclectic personality, flamboyant dressing habits, and just being an all-around badass motherfucker. Prince is so cool, man. Like, Prince is the epitome of cool. Always has been, always will be. He has a career that spans decades. He has music out that has touched the lives of millions of people and is probably the reason why some of y'all are listening to the show right now. Shout out to Purple Rain and Raspberry Beret. Ask your mom what that means. And he'll probably be giving us music for at least another 10 or 15 years because apparently they found a vault of music that wasn't released.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, and it's supposed to have like a bunch of tracks in there. So they'll probably be releasing that to the public pretty soon. So that's who Prince was, man.
Yeah. I was reading earlier that most of the people say that he could play guitar like Jimi Hendrix, but he can sing like James Brown, you know, and he can bring like the Motown, you know, vibes into anything.
Yeah.
And he's very charismatic though. He's really cute. What's really attracting me about him is like he has that he kind of created his own sexual identity.
He did.
Yeah, because when you look at him, he's kind of David Bowie or something, like, because like he's manly.
Or David Bowie was like Prince.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say it. But he's manly, but he kind of embraced a part of like femininity in him. And that's what made him mysterious.
I don't care who you are. If you look Prince in the eyes, you'd probably fuck him. You would probably.
Will you?
Yeah, I'm not. You know what?
Oh my God!
It's not even like a physical thing. It'll be like this spiritual ascended thing where it's like you close your eyes and you wake up and suddenly you're in like a waterfall or something, you know, and then like a unicorn comes by and then you wake up and for some reason you're glowing, like your hair is blonde and you don't know why. Like I feel like that's what it's like to be with Prince.
The thing that I like about Prince too is like, despite that he look masculine and feminine at the same time, he's been like a proud African American.
He was
person.
black. He was a black man.
He's been always mistaken though by being a white, Hispanic, or gay, or Filipino, or like everybody tried to label the guy. Yeah, like put a label on it, but he always came and he brought that new form of black masculinity in the age of hip hop, because when he started it was the age of hip hop.
Because he was wearing that crazy shit in like the 90s, like the early 90s, when niggas was shooting each other in the face.
I thought like he created that whole new vibe that didn't exist at that time.
He really did.
And that's what I liked about that person. Like.
And another thing, well, this isn't something that I guess you always liked, because he kind of kept these kinds of things private. But now, you know, after his death, a lot of this stuff is coming out to light. He supported a lot of social causes too, but he didn't want any of the credit. You know, like he was. I was reading something about him earlier today. From what I'm understanding, he was one of the first people that gave money to Black Lives Matter. Yeah, and he threw a concert in Baltimore around the time of the riots. You know, he was always trying to uplift the community. You know, and always trying to help Black people in ways that, you know, he could. You know, and he never wanted the credit for it. You know, he just did it because that's just who he was. Yeah,
so that comes with what you said earlier, that he was a really discreet person.
He was.
He never really talks about his private life, except that we know because of tabloid that he's been married to beautiful women.
Yeah.
First one didn't work. Second one didn't work either. He never really had kids.
That's messed up, right?
Yeah. So, but except that, other than that, we never heard something crazy about him. It's just like in the past years, he's been talking a lot about is spirituality. So he's been talking about how he was a Jehovah's Witness.
Yes. I think he was, once he became a Jehovah's Witness, he kind of changed his lifestyle a bit. You know, because back in the day, you know, he was out there. You know, he was humping the, you know, with the guitar, and he was out here sweating and all that. But then once he, you know, became a Jehovah's Witness, that's when he kind of buckled everything up.
Apparently, it was in the 15 years of his life, the last 15 years of his life, he turned Jehovah's Witness. And actually, by turning Jehovah's Witness, he surprised a lot of his fans, especially the gay fan base. Because he appeared also at the same time he opposed the same-sex marriage publicly in 2008.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah. So people were kind of surprised about that move.
Yeah, because it's like Prince.
Like, huh?
All right.
So people kind of feel like he turned on the gay community, but he never be gay, like, because people was really trying to label him into like, oh, he's gay. He was not gay.
Especially remember the time when he got rid of his name and he was just a symbol, like, you know, artist form, you know, and he had that crazy symbol, because that's supposed to be a combination of the gender signs.
Okay.
Because, you know, the male sign is the one with the arrow and the other one's with the cross. Yeah, he put those two together. And so everybody was like, oh, he's trying to, you know, combine the sexes. Means that, you know, he'll smash anybody.
But it doesn't mean that he's gay.
This is true.
It doesn't mean that he's gay. So people kind of feel rejected. When he was opposing. And then he had a song that he did with the band called The Third Eye Girl. It was another band, and he, like, the lyrics was kind of weird. Like, he was talking about that woman. He was talking about the fictional female lover who was liking a woman and man. And on the lyrics, like, he was saying, like, yesterday I saw you kicking it with another girl. You all wrapped up around her waist. Last time I checked, you said you left the dirty word, but now, I catch you doing this. Hey, I see you undercover like the CIA's, snatching little wing from another bouquet. A bouquet in French is like another, like, flower stuff. So he's kind of mad of seeing that woman that he's with checking another woman. So people was like, oh, so now is anti-gay and anti-bisexual.
That is weird.
So people, like, didn't get that.
Because it's like, Prince? Like, are we talking about the same Prince? Because he looks down.
But
he looks like he'd be down.
That shows a lot about, like, they really, really following the lyrics and interpreting everything word by word.
Well, you know, when you like somebody, you're going to pay attention to the things they say.
Of course, but so, but
makes sense.
Yeah.
So that is, but see, I think that's the thing about Prince and labels. He was all of those things, you know, and he was none of them, which is the mystery of Prince. Lord, why? Lord, why? Why'd you take him from me? And it's crazy because Donald Trump is still alive. I don't understand how that works.
This episode was brought to you by Madame Shea. Do you want your hair to be healthier, longer, and stronger? Now, thanks to Madame Shea, it can be. Madame Shea is an all-natural hair care company that ships to virtually every province in mainland China. Madame Shea's products are all natural and paraben and sulfate-free, ranging from hair oil to cleansers and conditioners. For more information, head to the website madameshea.co or go to Madame Shea's Wechat at Madame Shea, MADAMESHEA. Let her know that you heard about it from the No Name Podcast for special discounts on your next order with the promo code Madame Shea 10. Madame Shea, hair care au naturel.
Thanks for checking out another episode of the No Name Podcast, or NNP. We value our platform and are working to bring you the best show possible. Now you can help make that happen. If you like what you've heard or have an idea to make it better, feel free to follow us on Wechat, Twitter, and Instagram at bizunsasha, BIZUNSASHA, and tell us what you think. Or you can send us an email at nonamepodcast123@gmail.com. NNP, many voices, one sound. Peace. Prince is not the only artist that we lost this week.
Yeah, we actually lost also another great musician called Papa Wemba. And he was known as the king of Congolese rumba, and he did help to bring that like popular music to an international audience. Yeah, so I know like it's not a lot of people maybe like he's famous in Africa and all the continent. He's famous in Europe,
Yeah.
for sure. He's famous on places like Japan. I don't know in the States if you guys hear about him.
I can't say he got mainstream fame, but you know, there's only 300 million people in the U.S. There's 1.2 billion in Africa, so
Yeah.
as far as who won, I feel like it balances out.
Yeah, he was famous for one thing also, like for his music, of course, but for also the movement that he created back in the day. He is the founding member of the Society of Dandies and Trendy People.
Okay.
Okay, like in French is the Société des Ambianceurs et des Personnes Élégantes. And he founded that in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
All right, so hold on one second. What's a dandy?
Okay, a dandy is somebody who dressed really extravagantly, really flashy, and those young men are known for wearing like really stylish suits.
Oh, okay. So like the metrosexual kind of thing.
No, it's not a question of metrosexual. It's
where
like,
they have like everything's polished and hair gelled up and.
No, I feel like he has to be more because of they need to show the brand.
Oh, okay.
It's more brand stuff and to show their position, you know. And most of those sapper, those dandy, they call them sapper. Back in the day, you can see them in the street of Paris, around a neighborhood called Château Rouge, and you can see that at Gare du Nord also, or in Bruxelles, in the district of Ixelles, and you can see young Congolese male dressed really extravagantly in Cavalli, Comme des Garçons, and etc. And if they return in Kinshasa, this is the only proof or status. Like, this is the proof that they succeed in life. They've been succeeding.
Because they dress well?
Yeah, because they're wearing designer clothes.
That's kind of how it is in my neighborhood.
Really?
Kind of, yeah, to a certain point.
Yeah. But despite also that flashy, flamboyant like movement, there is also the fact that he's being a voice for a certain type of his community. He's been a voice. He's been like a lot of people's been telling him he was committing crimes for to raise money to buy clothes and to bring also illegal immigrants.
Yeah, I heard he was doing like human trafficking and all that. I was like, oh, Papa, what are we doing here? Like, what's going on?
Well, he's been in jail actually. He's been accused of importing like more than 300 illegal immigrants.
That's a lot of people.
And but at the same time, he had such a fan base that because the musician, in Africa, they're really powerful.
Yeah.
And like when he's been in jail, he's been bailed off.
Yeah,
like,
he's bailed out. Yeah.
Like his own government paid a bail for him.
Really?
And it was riots in Kinshasa while he was in jail to ask him to go up. Like he could not stay in jail.
Wait, did he actually do the whole human trafficking thing? Like,
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Because that sounds like, because for the government to get involved, that sounds like
I don't know, but
incident.
he became kind of the president of an invisible nation, because like what's happening is like the country at that time, it was a lot of corruption, violence, and everything at that time, and he was the voice. He brought joy, with his music, and he brought hope to the people who was going to Europe. He was a symbol of success with his music. He took a music who was born in Zaire at that time, and he took that music and exported to other countries. He even played with like rock singer. Like he took that music to another level. It was traveling in Japan, in Europe, and everything. So everybody could know what is a rumba, Congolese rumba, and like so for them it was a mark of a success. So whatever it was doing after, like people
like,
they did they're like, oh, so he was trying to build that second economy.
Yeah.
Because his government at that time, it was Mobutu, but like that government at that time didn't succeed to take care maybe of the people.
Yeah.
So for the people, for the population, he took the courage, that kind of courage, to take initiative and to show to people, okay, this is how you will succeed. And elegance is the key. You need to dress well. Like you cannot like be like, that was...
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
A lot of people sometimes, they looking at me, they're like, oh yeah, that's really crazy. Like all that movement, SAP is really crazy. Like those people don't even eat and don't even do this, and they do, and they think about dressing. And that's ridiculous for certain people. Yeah. But once you really do your research and you really truly understand the context of where people are coming from, and you can see that this phenomenon is not that absurd. Like there is a certain logic. Yeah. Why people like what they used to do back home, and why it's set up this way. Yeah. And when they arrive they come in Europe and they find themselves like marginalized, victim of like racism and everything. Like, they try to find up like all type of technique to survive. So they didn't care about what they were accusing this man. They just know that he's a guy who he's the king of Congolese music. He's been like for decades been doing music. He has like a really large discography, like really, really beautiful song. And yeah, what I can add about him.
I think you've said it all. This show was brought to you by Phoenix Health and Life Coaching. Phoenix Health and Life Coaching is the lifestyle service that's all about creating a personalized, healthy lifestyle with balanced sports nutrition plans and workouts. It's easy to follow and easy to apply. For more information, go to www.phoenix-healthlife-coaching.com. That's www.phoenix-healthlife-coaching.com. Eat, move, and live better. You're listening to another episode of the No Name Podcast, or NNP. NNP is a show that aims to bring the world's Black diaspora to the forefront and highlights their unique lifestyles while connecting their common cultures. The perspectives of the diaspora are valuable, and no one can tell our stories better than us. So thanks for hearing ours. We appreciate your support and encourage you to share. NNP, many voices, one sound. Peace.
So, Mr. Bizo, can you tell me who can be the next prince?
There can only be one. There's
Oh, the face you made.
there can only. There will never be another like him. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of like asking who will be the next MJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
but is there like people doing the same type of music, younger or even same age, same generation?
The same generation, no. Well, they're all starting to go. Like they're all starting to die out. You know what I'm saying? Like the only people.
That is sad the way you say
Yeah,
it.
I mean it's true. The only people we have left is maybe Stevie Wonder.
That's not the same type
Smokey,
of.
nah, because he came. Well,
That's Smokey Robinson
nah,
is
he
older.
came before. Yeah. So let me see who from Prince's time. I guess Rick James.
How old is Rick James?
Morris Day and the Times. Rick James is pretty old.
Yeah,
He's up there. He's like in his 50s.
Oh, so same age. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought he
maybe
was older.
around the same age because they kind of came out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I think Morris Day and the Time are the same age. But the thing that set Prince apart was he was always making new music.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a 46 album discography.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he has such an extensive, body of work. Like I don't know anybody that has the longevity that Prince has.
Yeah, I see what
Or
you're
had,
saying because actually Papa Wemba is kind of the same when we talk about discography.
Yeah.
Discography talking because he was 66. He died at 66. So
Yeah.
he's been all his life he's been doing music. And competition was there compared to Prince.
Yeah.
Because Prince didn't have really somebody who's doing the same type of music.
Maybe not the same type of music, but as far as popularity, he had Mike.
Yeah,
That was Michael
Mike.
Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think that there was always this rivalry between them, like who's better, Michael Jackson or Prince?
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
that was a thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're both great artists. They're both very, very popular.
Mm-hmm.
They're both, seen as weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're both light skinned.
Mm-hmm.
Prince naturally, Michael through
Yeah.
through whatever happened with him. But so they were kind of seen as peers, because they made really good music. At the end of the day, they
made good music, but they were completely different music. Like they were different type of music.
The type of music was different, but the quality was the same.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what people said. So that's why, and like you said, because the type of music, the content was different, you had people going into different camps. You know what I'm saying? There was the Prince camp.
And MJ was not even
Michael
playing
Jackson camp.
instrument.
Yeah. Well,
MJ was a
I don't
dancer.
think he. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he knows how to play, or he knew how to play.
But not like Prince.
Not like Prince. Well, nobody's like Prince.
But when it comes to Papa Wemba, he had like a really, really ferocious competition. He has somebody called, he's still alive, Kofi Olomide, which been around. They've been playing together before, and actually Kofi Olomide is a little bit younger.
Yeah.
And so now, now the longevity, like the discography of Kofi Olomide, if he keeps doing stuff, is going to be better than the master.
Really?
But there is Kofi Olomide, and there is also JP and Piana, and there is also the new rookie, Fali Ipupa. All those people coming with the new vibes. down below, and they also singing rumba also, the same type of rumba, but they coming with the new flavor and is more young, is more fresh. So yeah, for him it's not the same case. Like competition was there. Competition is definitely there, but he kind of inspired those artists there. He inspired them, and now when he created that movement, like that Sapo movement, everybody kind of follow. It was the style after, I think he kind of took everybody and brought them to.
I think that's what Prince did at the same time too. Prince told Beyonce that she needed to learn how to play the piano. And he was always doing stuff like this. He told Beyonce to play the piano and the sky would be the limit. And she said like that's her strongest memory of Prince, because they've worked together on stuff before.
All right.
So that brings me to my next point as far as who could be the next, icon. And the only person that I see that's moving in that same lane or moving up to legendary status would be Beyonce. Me personally, that's the only one, because she's the only one whose name is big enough to have the same recognition. Now she has a very, very big fan base, not just here but abroad, not just not just in the
Chinese now.
Exactly, not just in the States, but also all over the world.
And Prince, with his image and the color of his skin, because he's light skin. I'm not saying that you have to be light skin to be international, but it kind of, people been always guessing where he was from. Some people told me he was Filipino. I was like, what? Some
he
people.
Was short. He was very short.
Because he's 5'2".
Yeah, he's tiny.
I'm taller than him. This is crazy. But a lot of people thought he was from Thailand, Philippines. They don't know, because they don't know where he's from.
And his hair was always straight. He always had that racially ambiguous thing to him.
So he's pretty global. He looks like he come from everywhere, and a lot of people thought he was mixed race also, because in his video clip Purple Rain, when his parents are there, he actually took a black father and a white mother in Purple Rain. But he kind of, I don't know why he did that. Maybe he had a objective, but in reality, both of these parents are black.
Yeah, they're light skinned.
They're pretty light skinned,
They're black.
But they're black. But that's not what he showed on that clip video, which is weird. But
I always wondered what that was. It was probably just like a movie thing.
But people, they interpret everything and everything. But at the same time, you can see by his action and the way sometimes he was dressing, he was trying to spread some message out there that I'm African American. He was wearing the afro and doing some, he was making statement. And Beyonce, even if she's a light-skinned person and blah blah blah, and she's globally known and famous, she always makes statement for a community. So they both got that in common.
They really do. They really do. And I think I do think that people will talk about Beyonce the way we talked about Prince. Eventually. I'm not saying now, so please do not come for me.
Prince, he had something that Beyonce doesn't have really, because the all mysterious things about his sexuality was the big big thing. We don't have that with Beyonce. She's married to Jay-Z. We never have to guess really about if she's.
Well, I think it's different. I think it's different because she's a woman, and society judges women differently, on those kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, she's also pretty private. She doesn't really go out and do crazy stuff for like the paparazzi and
that's true.
tabloids and all that. So
yeah, she controls her image like
she's
crazy.
she controls her image very well, which is something Prince also did. You know, so and she's gotten better every album. Like every album has been a separate kind of state, but you could see the quality.
Yeah, you talking as a fan of Beyonce. Me, like personally, I like the person, the image that she put out, but I'm not a fan of her music. So like, it's really hard for me to say that her music got better. Like me, back in the day when she was in Destiny Child, that was my shit. So now, like when I'm listening to a song, I'm like, but why she keep twerking? Like when there's like you know, like sometimes it's hard for me to deal with the music, but we all have our own, you know, type of music. We all have. But it's true that like she is still doing music, she's still being productive and creative. And that's what matters when you want to last as an artist. That's creativity.
Be very careful right now, because Beyonce's fans will come after you.
I know. I know.
Be very, very careful. You saw how I didn't say anything.
I know.
Because I just want to make sure y'all know that this is Lady Sasha's opinions. So do not come into my mentions.
But there's something also I can also switch, like at Papa Wemba, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Papa Wemba, I like the man and I like the music because, okay, when I was younger, I kind of grew up listening to his music. Even if I'm not a master of Lingala, because I don't speak Lingala, but like sometimes you can like cut up some stuff and speak in French and mixing like so. But I remember this, and is one of the first music, like rumba music I was listening. I really liked it, but I feel like that's not my favorite artist because I feel like he kind of failed when he was starting to create more music. The creativity was not there compared to the other one. The rookies, they started to come with a lot of creativity.
That kind of happened with Prince too. Like there are some albums that aren't really that good, but at the same time, it's Prince. So it's just like, it's like pizza. You know what I'm saying? Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good.
It's still good, but you know, when you see people coming with like crazy choreography, like I'm talking about like people like Wechat, like JP Piana. I'm talking about like Fadi Pupa when they come and they mixing maybe some rap and they mixing some like new style and they putting some new kind of people, new kind of girl in the video clip and choreography. And when you have like Kofi Olomide coming with his new song and they're taking selfie, but it's pretty old, but it's taking the stuff like what young people do, you know? Like you see that this guy had to recreate himself completely, even if he has a large discography, but with time he didn't. You know, it was hard for him to keep up.
Yeah, he wasn't able to adapt. And that's true, because the music industry has changed. So you can't do the same things that you did in the past to be famous. You know, whether that's good or bad. You know, it's just something that is. You know, I don't know if we would get another artist that puts out, you know, 40, 50, 60 albums, you know, in a career, because the music industry isn't really built for that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's all about putting out individual songs and putting them out on social media or putting them out on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if we'll ever see anybody like that anymore.
That's true. I feel like we're turning a page. We're turning a page of like those kind of artists. Returning a page. those those kind of artists like don't exist no more. Like they don't. True. And this is sad. I think this is really that was a sad week for music.
It was, man.
For real
It really
music,
was,
not
yeah.
auto-tune or like music.
yeah,
People
yeah.
who play instruments.
Instruments,
Because
yeah.
that's what also I love about the Papa Wemba, about Prince. Both of them, they have that in common.
Yeah.
They play music.
They
like
really did.
real one.
They were composers.
Yeah.
You know, that's the word. Like, they were composers. Like, what's his name? Like Mozart, you know, Beethoven, Bach. Like, them motherfuckers, like, they played music that will stand the test of time, man. You know what I'm saying? So, we will remember them.
Yeah.
We will keep them close to us. Their music continues to speak to us. Why are you about to laugh? This is serious, man. I'm serious. I'm hurt. All right, my heart is weary. You know?
Long life to the empire.
Long lived. No, because you're right. Like, a page has turned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't know. We just have to figure out where we're gonna go from here. You know. So
if you have something to add about what we say, your point of view and everything, don't hesitate. Share with us on the NNP group.
and you can send us a message at nonamepodcast123@gmail.com and let us know what your favorite Prince song was, or your favorite memory of Prince or Papa Wemba. And you know, if you just want to share some music and memories, you can do that. Man, I sound really sad. I don't know why.
You are.
I'm really sad. This is crazy, you know. But I do take solace in the fact that thanks to my Tidal subscription, I can have access to all of Prince's music.
Oh, wow.
See, even in death, Prince is out here supporting black businesses. You know what I'm saying? He's always down.
All right. And on that was Lady Sasha.
And that was Mr. Bizu. Thanks for listening to another amazing episode of the No Name Podcast. Be sure to hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, and WeChat at bizunsasha, BIZUNSASHA. Check out the earlier shows on Mixcloud, SoundCloud, and YouTube. And we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Bye.
Say yeah.